This is the first edition of the eBay Hoops podcast. Let's go. Let's go.
Yes,
This is the
sir. Yes, sir.
we got Joel and Jalen. I want you guys to introduce yourselves. You guys are going to be in the most iconic debate of all time, Harden versus Giannis. But yeah, man, introduce your guys yourself.
I'll let the underdog go first. Hey, go ahead.
Jalen.
Underdog. Come on. Look at it. All right, since this underdog can't speak for himself, you know what I'm saying? I'll go first. I am the GOAT. I am the one and only one of one. Nobody else can beat me. I give 100% correct takes. You don't listen to me, you something's wrong with your life. Type. You know what I'm saying? Okay. My name is Joel Evans, aka Dr. Drill, aka Lelouch. You know, hey, oh, that's all I am.
All
All right,
right.
now that the underdog went,
Oh my god.
you know, you see my name. You see my name.
Nobody sees this nigga's name. Nobody sees this nigga's name.
Well,
Oh man. But yeah, man. So we're here. We're here. We are going to be doing the first ever Harden versus Giannis debate. Obviously, James Harden, uh, he's doing his thing on the Sixers right now. Giannis is doing his thing on Milwaukee. But we have their biggest fans right here to debate it out. Who is the better player? Who had the better career? And overall, who will be looked as one of the all-time greats? And obviously, Jalen is probably one of the bigger Harden fans that I know. And obviously, Joel is one of the bigger Giannis fans that I know. But before we talk about them, before we debate about that, I want you guys to give your playoff predictions, your finals picks. So yeah, go for it. Go for it right now.
Okay. Let's see. So in the first, are we going like round by round?
Yeah, well, no. Who you think winning the? What's your finals matchup and who you think?
Finals matchup prediction first.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh okay. Heavy hitters first. So my finals predictions is coming out the East is of course my Bucks. Um, sweeping everybody. And then coming out the West, it's a hard take because it's either my Suns or my Warriors. I love both my teams. I love both of them to death. Oh my god, but just based off this last Phoenix loss that they got to New Orleans of all people. Come on, man. I gotta go with my Warriors. Warriors
Yeah.
versus Bucks finals.
Okay. All right. What about you, Jalen?
so I got Philadelphia versus whoever come out the West. I don't know who comes.
Such a bad take. Such a bad take.
I'd say Memphis. If I had to pick, I'd say Memphis or yeah, I go with Memphis. I'd say Philly and Memphis.
Okay. What have you guys thought about the game so far? There are some games going on right now, but what have you guys thought about some of the first round matchups so far?
Uh, Brooklyn versus Brooklyn versus Boston. Beautiful, wonderful matchup. I love it. Love to see it. Don't think it's gonna go. I think it's going seven. I think it's going seven. Boston might have the upper hand right now. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, that man KD is gonna step up. I can feel it. I know it. I can taste it. Kyrie, he's been given that defensive player of the year buckets. Come on, man, buckets. He deserves it. Trust me, he deserves it. He's a great defender, but I don't know how he can stop that man, Kyrie. Um, who else is there? Nuggets versus Warriors. Blowout, sweep them, get the brooms, get the brooms. Come on, man. They running Jokic out the gym. He got ejected last game. Come on, no question. Fucking what else? What else is there? Heat versus who's the Heat playing? Who's the Heat playing?
The Hawks.
Oh,
And watch your mouth.
as
Watch
much
your mouth.
as I dislike this man Jimmy Butler, I can't deny that this man Jimmy Butler has been playing terrific against the Hawks. He's been shutting down Trey Young. Trey Young hasn't been able to do anything really. He can't do anything. He's stuck in a little cage, like a little bird, like Tweety Bird, from Looney Tunes. He's like a little Tweety Bird type shit. You know what I'm saying?
You love
Um,
to hear it. You love to hear it.
who else is there? I don't really watch the other games, so who else is there?
It
Um,
doesn't matter. We got a synopsis of who you guys feeling. But
yeah.
if you are familiar with me, I haven't actually got a chance to introduce myself. I am eBay Hoops. But if you do know me from eBay Fight Predictions, then you're in luck. We are making this. I thought this would be a great idea. These guys are fucking hilarious. I love it. This is mostly gonna be their thing right now.
The don't.
Um, you know what I'm saying? And I thought this would be a dope idea for us to make this. I think this is going to be awesome. Um, and yeah, man, I wanted to make a hoops podcast. I wanted to make a hoops channel. We did our thing on MMA. We're still going to be on our grind. Don't worry. Next week, we're going to go crazy. But right now, it's eBay Hoops Nation time. And let's get this Harden versus Giannis debate. Let's start with our opening statements right now.
He goes first. He goes first. I take
I
note.
just want one answer from Jalen. Why is James Harden better than Giannis?
You see, we're talking about individual players, so we're talking about individual accomplishments. Giannis does have two MVPs. Giannis also has a Defensive Player of the Year. Yes, but in those two MVPs that Giannis have received, they're highly debatable. One
What?
can say one can say that James Harden should have won one. One can say that LeBron could have won one, and so on. I feel like in James Harden MVP, the MVP that he received, it was clear as day. Um, James Harden has first team All Decade. He has Sixth Man of the Year. He has more scoring titles than Giannis. He's led the league in assists before. He's a better passer than Giannis, a better offensive player in general than Giannis. And I just, I'd pick James Harden any
Hello?
day over
I'll
Giannis.
be right back. Hello? Huh?
Okay, I guess
Yeah.
Joe is taking a break. I am the moderator here, y'all. I don't have any dog in the race when it comes to Harden versus Giannis. Um,
Okay, so you want me to come over?
but our
Want
Giannis
me to come
guy
over right
is showing his. Hey, dude, mute
now? Okay,
yourself.
okay, yeah.
Huh?
Let
Oh
me know when you're
man,
here.
I'm gonna mute him.
All right. Okay.
Is he back? Hey, you good?
All right.
Are you okay?
Wait, I didn't hear half of the shit he said. I had a phone call. I got things to
Oh,
do sometimes.
he didn't say anything. Now I got a question for you as the moderator of this debate. Why is Giannis better than James fucking Harden?
I feel like this is a really easy, really simple question.
Mm.
Um, Honestly, I don't know why you're asking me this, but so to be honest, Giannis, we can talk about all this all decade team. In the reality, who gives a fuck about that? Nobody gives a fuck. All decade? Come on, man. This man Giannis carried his team as the Batman, not the Robin. He carried his team to the finals. Got that finals MVP. You forgot to mention that, didn't you? The finals MVP. Come on, something James Harden never seen. The only time he's seen the finals is when he was a little bad girl to KD and Westbrook. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. All right, and then me personally, I like a person who actually plays defense, gives his effort to the team. And he showed that with his defensive player of the year. And you know what? That wasn't even debatable. Unlike you. Come on, man. And then you're gonna say the two MVPs that my GOAT one was debated. Come on, man. Let's be realistic. Okay, your dude, he can lead the league in the city. He can lead the league in the points, right? Okay, my guy is always going to be one top 10 in almost every single cap. Not assists, maybe not assists, but for a 7 foot player that averaged almost what 5 6 assists. Come on, man. Come on, man. Put some respect on my man's Giannis name. 6 assists as a big man. The only person who really does that is Jokic, and he's known for that. Come on, man. Come on. And then you want to talk about all decade team, man.
Wait, hold
Come
up.
on,
Let's not.
man.
Wait, hold on, hold on. We haven't talked about that yet. We haven't talked
Okay,
about.
okay. So I'll leave. I'll save that for later. I don't, I don't really personally care about the all decade team. I had to look up what it was anyway. So uh, what else is there? What else is there?
Okay,
No.
but the reason why I wanted to make this is because Joel, do you remember the phone call we had?
Oh, let me explain that phone. Let me explain. Let me explain that phone
No, please
call
let
that
me
we had.
just say it. Let me just say it.
Okay, say
My
it. Go ahead.
boy, my boy Joe Lelouch, whatever you want to call himself,
Yeah.
right? He told me Tyrese Maxey is the
Yes.
second best player on Philadelphia, bro. How do
Robin.
you feel? How do you feel about that, Jalen?
It's ignorance at its finest. I feel like that statement is just the most idiotic thing that I've ever heard. Tyrese Maxey has potential to be a great player, but James Harden is, we're talking about one of the greatest players to ever play the game of basketball, and certainly one of the greatest defensive players in the history of the game. Tyrese Maxey is a good player, but he's nowhere near James Harden. He may get there one day. You never know, but from what we see now, he's not that. Maybe one day, but right now it's blasphemy. The hell with you.
All
All
right.
right.
This all this stupid dude got to say. That's all he has to say.
Oh, he called. Hey, Jay, he
All
called
right.
you
Look.
stupid,
Look.
bro.
Look. 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 This man Tyrese Maxey. What was his stats last game? Hold on. His stats were twice as better than James Harden. I don't even have to look him up. I don't have to look him up because I know that. Okay. He proved himself to be that Robin in this 7 game series that's going down right now. He proved himself to be that Robin. James Harden said he has nothing to prove. He has to prove that he's even worthy of being on the court right now.
That is true.
He has
I
to
give you
prove because
I give you
but year after year you could talk about, oh, he lost to the Warriors. Oh, that's excuses. That's excuses by a little. I'm not gonna say little petty boy. That's excuses. Okay, come on. Come on, you have to show me that you actually are worthy of making it to the finals. That you're worthy of making again. Like I said, even if you make it, you'll never win at Finals MVP. You want to know why? Because you're a bad girl. If whoever wins it is going to be Joel Embiid. Both Joel Embiid is going to win Finals MVP, even if you even make it to the finals, which you're not. Okay, and then even if Joel Embiid he gets hurt and he's in the finals and they win the finals, Tyrese Maxey's winning Finals MVP because
oh
he's just the better player. He's just better. He's stepping up. He's playing defense. Like, come on, man. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like your man's James Harden he said he has nothing to prove. He has everything to prove. This little boy has everything to prove right now.
oh
He
my
needs to show me
god.
he's still the same beard he was in Houston. Actually, he needs to show me he's a better version of that beard in Houston.
Can can I
Period.
intervene? Can I
Yeah,
respond to what you said?
yeah. I mean, you guys can interrupt each other, so go for it.
Okay. Listen. One, James Harden said that he doesn't have any pressure. He didn't say that he didn't have anything. He said he doesn't have any pressure on him.
But
He
he
doesn't
does.
feel like he has any pressure. So
He has pressure.
your rant that you just went on has been rendered useless.
He
Okay.
okay. He has pressure, man.
As we speak right now, James Harden has 16, 5, and 8. Tyrese Maxey has 11, 0, and 1 assist.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Joel Embiid has 17 and 7.
Okay.
James Harden 16, 5, and 8. All right?
Great. Great. Great for James.
So that that seems like a good game to me. And
That's a
the
good
third
game.
quarter has started. Yes,
That's
it's
a good
already
game.
a good game. So how is Tyrese Maxey better than James Harden
You're talking
in
about
the
this,
same?
like I said, you're talking about this individual game. He's seen what Tyrese Maxey did, and now the pressure is put on him to play better. Unlike what he said that I have no pressure. He has pressure. He has pressure to show he's the Robin. He has pressure. He definitely does. He's fighting for a role that he already deserves to be second. He's already fighting for it
You're talking.
against a second year player. Oh, hold on, I have to go real quick. I have to do something real quick. But go ahead, go do your rant. Do your rant.
What is Joel doing? Joel, what are you doing, bro?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know
What
what.
is wrong with him? Bro? All right, you can respond to that. Do you like to the I guess he said
I
that
mean, what he's saying doesn't make sense. It's hard for me to respond to something that just doesn't.
it
It
doesn't
doesn't
make
hold
sense.
any weight. Yeah, I don't know how to respond to. It doesn't make sense.
What he's saying, I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. What he's saying right now is that Maxi plays so good in game two, your boy knows that he's on the string right now and he has to play better. Because there's actual pressure on him, and he lied basically, or fabricated that there's no pressure on him.
Yeah, but he also said that I was talking about an individual game right now, and
Yeah,
him talking about how Maxi played in game two is talking about how Maxi performed in the individual game.
yeah.
So it's a bit contradictory of him to say that. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense. His argument doesn't make sense. If he's gonna argue about an individual game and I bring up an individual game and he says that I'm only talking about an individual game, then how does that make sense?
I can see what you're saying. Joel is a clown right now, bro. This is the most clown shit. Like, what is wrong with Joel?
I
He's
don't know.
coming back. He's coming back. I can hear it. Look at him. He's running. He's running to the computer.
I have to go do something real quick. My bad.
Are you done? Is that the last one, please?
But hey man. Yes, I'm done. Yes, I'm done.
Okay. All right. So me and Jalen had to kind of, had to lead the way for a second without you. But
Okay.
he did respond to you. He said, I mean, Jalen, you can say it one more time. You can repeat it.
Say it one more time. Come on.
All right. So basically, what I was saying is what you're saying is a bit contradictory because when I just brought up the game that is currently being played, you said that I'm talking about an individual game when you just said that Tyrese Maxey's game two was a good performance and that's an individual game in the playoffs. So what you're saying,
He played great this whole bottom half of this season. He's been playing wonderful. I've loved Tyrese Maxey. He's been my second candidate for most improved player under Jordan Poole, of course. But okay, but keep going.
what has been James Harden's season averages?
He's been out a lot of the season. Not a lot, not a lot. He's been out. He hasn't played for the Brooklyn Nets. When he was there, he didn't play before he got traded, and then when he got to Sixers, he didn't play a couple games. So can you really count that?
Right now, James Harden's averages are 22 points,
Okay,
7 rebounds, and 10 assists.
average. That's some average James Harden shit.
Okay, but so I no, but I did
That's
have
average.
a.
Those are
Uh-huh.
Hall of Fame numbers.
What? There's no way in hell you said those are Hall of Fame numbers 22, 8, and 10. There's
What
no
are you
way in
talking?
hell you said that. No way.
What are you talking? See, you're making yourself look bad.
You just know how am I? Okay, Everson, please tell
22,
me.
8, and 10 is a Hall of Fame career. What are
Please,
you talking about?
Everson. I need your take on this. I need your take on
Oh
this.
my
Oh,
God.
those are good. Those are great. Don't get me wrong.
Well,
Those
okay,
are great
what are we
stats.
talking about? What kind of Hall of Fame? Like first class, second class? Like what
He's
are we
no. He's
talking
talking
about?
about. He's talking about first class. I know he is. This crazy.
Bro, Larry Bird averaged 24, 5,
You're
and
talking,
fucking
bro.
10. He averaged. That's the Hall of Fame career.
Hey, guess what? Larry Bird got rings, nigga. He got rings, nigga. Fuck boy, James Harden ain't got shit, nigga. Shut your
Bro,
bitch ass up,
we're
nigga.
talking
James Harden
about
ain't got
we're
shit, boy.
talking about
He ain't got shit,
individual
boy.
stats.
That fuck boy ain't got
Individual
shit,
stats.
nigga. That
James
boy ain't got
Harden is
shit, boy.
averaging
Hey, hey,
22.
hey. My
And mind you,
Giannis,
listen,
my
listen,
Giannis
listen,
No. Okay, hold on, hold on.
Giannis Antetokounmpo
listen.
carried his team as the Batman. As the Batman, you will forever be known as that Robin, as that Scottie Pippen of the team. So shut your ass What's up, nigga?
Listen.
You went to
Okay, no,
Listen.
Joe, let him respond.
yeah. He know what I'm
We're
about,
talking
nigga.
about individual stats, right?
Yeah.
And mind you, this is a bad year for James Harden. 22, 8, and 10. Fuck, 22, 8, and 10. I'm going to let that sink in. That's almost a
22.
fucking
Look.
triple-double.
Is this 22, 8, and 10 this season, or is this season?
That's this season.
Okay, I was just
That's
asking.
this
Calm your ass
season.
down. Calm your ass down. I was just asking. Calm your ass
That's
down,
this
nigga.
season, yes. We're
Okay.
talking about this
Calm that
season.
shit down. All right. Let's now.
How
Let
is that
me.
not good? You explain to me how that is not good.
What? Let's look up
Man,
James Harden's best season.
Okay, bro, this has been hilarious, bro.
Like, look. Okay, his best season was what was it? 2018, 2019. Would you agree with that? Would you agree with that? His best season is 2018, 2019.
I
Jalen.
mean, yeah.
It is okay. These, if you told me these were Hall of Fame numbers, I would believe you. Okay, if you told me this, I would believe you. 36 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 7 assists.
Nobody averages that for a career.
I'm not saying that for. Let me fucking talk, boy. Okay. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that's for career. I said this was his season. I said this was his best season. Did I not? I asked you, was this his best season?
Yes,
Okay.
that's his best
That's
season.
his best season. I'm not talking about fucking this whole career averages. I'm talking about season. You're talking about this bum boy. What now? He's averaging what? What is he averaging? Fucking
22,
22, 7, and 10. Look, it's cool. It's cool, but it's by far not his best season. By far. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's his 10th best season. How many years has he been in the league? Fucking like 13 years? He's been in the league 13 years, and this is like third best season? Or what? No, fourth? I don't even remember. 10th best season? That's sad. I'm sorry, that's sad. He's getting old. He's losing his prime. He's losing his legs. He's a bad girl. He done reverted. He's reverted. He went from Robin. No, he went from Batgirl to Batman on the Rockets. He went to Robin to Batman, back to Robin. It's just sad. I don't know what else to say.
So I'm gonna respond to you by saying this. All right. So in Magic Johnson's best season, he averaged 23, 6, and 12.
Okay.
Okay, and that's
Okay.
Magic Johnson's best season. And Magic Johnson is considered one of the top 10 greatest players of all time. Correct. So
It's debatable.
if James Harden is averaging 22, 8, and 10 on one of his worst seasons, then
Again.
how is that not a Hall of Fame? How is that not a Hall of Fame season? That's Magic. We're
Okay,
talking
what
about.
you said? Okay, let me look up Magic's really best season. Magic.
You can look it up.
But again, let me say this: Magic Johnson is not known for being a scorer. He's known for being a
Okay.
playmaker.
James Harden is a scorer and a playmaker.
But he's known for being a scorer. Am I correct or am I wrong?
He's known for being one of the greatest perimeter players.
No. I'm not asking that question. I'm asking: is he known for being a scorer or a playmaker? It's just a score.
He's
Either
known for
say
being a
scorer.
great
It's
offensive player.
either say scorer or playmaker. It's one of the two, dude. Come on.
Offensive player in general.
Oh my god.
Being a playmaker is part of being.
Is he known as a scorer?
player,
Yes or no? Is he known as a scorer? Yes or no?
Yes, and he's also known.
Okay.
as a
That's all I need. That's all I need, dude. Learn your place. Come on, man. Fuck.
You can be known as both.
Learn
correct?
your place, dude. Like, holy shit.
Correct. Can you be known as both?
You can, but every person is known as one. Is Steph Curry known more as being a shooter or a driver?
He does.
He can do both. Like, that's how you sounding to me right now. Like, come on, dude. Like,
he's known as a shooter.
He's known as a shooter. He could do both.
That's because Steph doesn't fucking drive like that. He's not great at driving. He's not the best. When you think of someone being the best at doing something, you don't think of Steph Curry being the best at driving, you think of
I'm
LeBron
asking. I'm
James.
asking you. Is he known for? Is he known for
Okay,
scoring
but
or not?
James
I'm
Harden is
not
one of the
asking
best
you.
passers
I'm
in the
not.
league. He's one of the best passers in the
He's
league.
not,
Still,
dude. He's not, dude. He's
how
not, dude.
you're not making no sense.
He's not,
The
dude,
the,
bro.
the
A
stats
big man's
say
a
it.
better passer than him. What are you talking about? He's not even the best.
The big
No, a
man's a
big man.
better passer than Giannis.
Giannis not known for passing. Fuck boy, he's not.
What is
Whoa!
Giannis known for? What is Giannis known for?
Being that nigga, being Batman, being Batman.
What does Giannis do? What does Giannis do better than
Everything,
James Harden?
everything on the court. Now, oh, you
He,
said
he,
better than James Harden. You said better than James Harden.
you,
You
that's
said
an ignorant statement.
no. I just heard half what you said. You said what he's to do better than James Harden.
Yes.
Okay, post up, rebound, defense, collapsing the floor onto him. He does that way better. Spacing the floor. What else does he do? Well, all right, shot blocking, passing
Say
lanes. He
he's
plays
better at
passing lanes.
spacing the floor.
Huh?
See,
Have you not? Do you not watch Bucks games?
I'm just gonna put it like this. How is Giannis? First off, how is Giannis better than spacing the floor than anyone? He's
Okay,
not a
listen to me, because obviously you don't know basketball. Okay, so if
Oh
if a 7 foot man, buff as shit, is running full head of steam at you, and he's basically scored almost every point. He's scoring almost every time he does this. He's running full stop. You saying there's not going to be any help defense? Why do you think Toronto had a wall against him? A wall, that means multiple people are there. So that means collapsing the defense. Am I wrong or right?
spacing the
Oh,
floor is not floor spacing. So that you're basically saying
it collapses the
Ben
defense,
Simmons
and that
spaces the
spaces out
floor.
the floor.
When the
It collapses the
when the ball
defense.
is not in his hands, how can he space out the floor? If he's standing at the 3-point line without the fucking ball, that's
He
not
has
spacing.
because he has a 31.
Not
Okay,
spacing out the
one.
floor.
I didn't say without the ball. I said with the ball. I mean, I didn't even say with the ball or anything. I just say he spaces
James
out the
Harden
floor.
spaces out the floor better than him. Without the ball, you have to guard him. With the ball, you have to guard him.
No, but
Correct?
no. I'd rather have this little fat boy James Harden driving at me than that fucking 7 foot beast of a man Giannis driving at me.
Oh
I
my
can
God.
you can stop James Harden
Giannis
from
never
scoring in the
averaged
paint.
36 points per season. Has he
No,
ever averaged
but he's
36
known as
points
an all around
per game?
player. He's known as an all around player. He
Okay,
can do everything.
okay, okay. Hold on,
Come
hold
on,
on.
man.
Okay, all right. You guys have been going great. This has been dope. Let's change the tune a little bit. All right, let's just change the tune a little bit. And I'm gonna ask some questions, and we're gonna talk about this Harden versus Giannis beef, right? Because they don't like each other. It's not just
Nah,
you guys.
yeah,
The individual players
fuck that
don't like
nigga.
each other.
Me and Giannis know, fuck that nigga Harden, but we both know.
Where this
Aren't you
started
losing
really
9-0 right now? Aren't you losing 9-0?
Are you really care about what's happening in the first quarter? You really care about what's happening in the first quarter? You tell me that? You
okay,
really
but
tell
let's
me
talk.
you care about first quarter? Okay.
Aren't
Okay,
you
but
losing 9-0?
all right, hold on, chill out, chill out. This beef really started with the MVP race, right? That Giannis won his first MVP, right? And Harden felt like he got robbed, and I kind of agree. I do. Being honest, I do agree, but it is what it is.
You say me. You say me.
I'm not the biggest Giannis fan. I'm just be honest, but
I know.
I also don't like Harden, so I feel like I am the best person to moderate this. But I want to ask you a question, right, Joe, and then I'll ask one um, to Jalen. How do you feel about Harden saying Giannis isn't really a skilled base player and doesn't have skill, and that it's kind of easier being a taller, bigger guy, just running up to the hoop and just laying it up because he's 7 foot tall. How do you feel about that?
Okay, look.
Oh, and also no, my bad. He also said that I had to have skill, basically saying Giannis doesn't have skill. So how do you feel
Yeah,
about that?
I'm offended. One, I'm highly offended. Two, hey, I can't be mad at him because who doesn't wish they were 7 foot and could just drive to the basket like it's nothing, like who doesn't wish that? But to say that this man has no skill is it's audacity, and it blows my mind to a certain extent. I'm not gonna lie, because if you didn't know this, in 2015, 2016, Giannis was considered a point guard. To be honest, he was considered a point guard. Then again, Giannis, when he scores, he doesn't just push a nigga out the way and then score. He either uses a Euro step, he uses his spin, he posts up, and then three. If it was so easy to just run down the court at 7 foot and just get a bucket, every 7 foot player would do it. There's only two 7 foot people that I know are as dominant. No, only one 7 foot person is as dominant when running down the court, and that's fucking Kevin Durant. That's the only person I know that could run down the court and get an easy bucket, as easy as Giannis Antekokounmpo. To say Giannis
Kevin
has no
Durant
skill,
has more skill than Giannis. Kevin
yes,
Durant
he
has
does. He
skill.
does. He does have more skill than Giannis. I'm not denying that. But to say that, oh, he just runs down the court, every 7 foot player would do it. You see Rudy Gobert, you see him doing that shit? Fuck no.
That's not the point.
But
Okay.
to say he okay, no, go
Um,
go go go.
So basically, now I have to go to Jalen. Now, Harden wasn't the only person talking mess. Giannis had some things to say, and one of his first shots at Harden was at the All-Star game. If you remember what Giannis did, he he intentionally did not pick Harden, and he basically said we want people to pass the ball, right? I want to ask you, how do you feel, Jalen, about those comments that Giannis has sent Harden's way, almost saying that he's not a really good passer, he's a selfish player, and just basically saying that he's better.
That's not all he said though. That's not all he said.
What
He
else?
also said we were planning to attack James Harden down the stretch.
Oh
He
yeah,
also
yeah,
said
yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, yeah. I forgot. Yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right. And
Yeah.
whoever, like, yeah,
Whoever has James Harden, go at that nigga. That's what he said. That
I
boy
feel
don't play
like
no defense.
that's an idiotic statement because James Harden led the league in assists, and Giannis is yet to do that. So, statistically speaking, James Harden is he passes the ball better than Giannis, and I'm pretty sure everyone would agree with that he's a better passer than Giannis. He's one of the best passers in the league. Like, so I'm not, just because he can score, people all of their attention is on James Harden. He draws the defense from everywhere and gets open guys. You have to game plan around James Harden. He's lethal everywhere. That helps him pass the ball as well. Like, I'm not, that wasn't a smart thing to say. It just made him look bad.
Just like how it wasn't a smart thing to say that he doesn't have any skill.
Okay, I'm glad that you just said that because you missed the point. What we're talking about is natural gifts, all right? So
No, he said he
Giannis,
has no skill.
yes.
We weren't. He wasn't
What
talking
we're
about. He was in a point, but he said he has
yes,
no skill.
you have to let me talk. What you talk about with Giannis being 7 foot tall, that is a natural gift, all right? Being 7 foot tall, and all granted, I'll give you this. Giannis did go to the weight room, but being 7 foot tall and being stronger than most people, that's not really skill wise. When you're talking about basketball, when you think of the most skilled players ever, you don't think of Shaquille O'Neal, correct? Because Shaquille O'Neal, he was just naturally gifted.
Dominant.
And skill, when we talk about basketball, look at the skills contest.
He was I know. I'm saying he was dominant. That's what Giannis is. Dominant.
When you talk about the skill, look at the skills contest, right? It's dribbling, shooting, passing. Giannis doesn't. He's not a very good dribbler. He does basic dribble moves. He's an okay passer.
He averaged almost 6 assists a game. Okay.
He's a below average shooter. I mean, that's okay. That's not good. 10, like that's decent. 10 assists per game is for somebody who's ball handling. 8 to 10 for somebody who's handling the ball the entire game is
That's
considered.
for an elite point guard. No, that's for elite. He's
Yeah,
not a
and if
point guard.
you're handling the ball the entire game, you're
Okay, then
considered a point guard.
Does Joel Embiid average that many? No.
Bro, he's a center.
Okay. He's a
Okay,
he's a fucking power
LeBron
forward.
LeBron has averaged 10
LeBron is
assists.
known for passing, dude. He's one of the best passers in the
Oh my
NBA.
God,
What are you
bro!
talking about? You're comparing one of the best.
That's
KD.
my
How much?
point.
How much assists does KD have?
LeBron has brought the ball. LeBron brought the ball up the court for the whole fucking season.
Dude, LeBron is literally known
He's
for
a point
passing.
forward. He's a point forward.
Yes,
If
yes,
you're
he
a
is.
forward and you bring the ball up the court, that's considered a point forward. Giannis brings the ball up the court the majority of the time. Am I right or am I wrong?
Yes,
Okay. And he only averages 6 assists. Am I right or am I wrong?
he does. Yes,
Okay.
but
So
is he known for passing?
that's
Is he
not-
known for
that's not
passing?
being
Is he known for
considered an elite
passing?
passer.
Is he known for passing? Yes, he's not supposed to. Bro, having
He
literally.
doesn't have to be
Look,
known for passing.
having
We're
6
talking
assists,
about skills.
having 6
Passing is a
assists,
skill. That's
having
a
6
skill.
having
That
6
is a
having 6
skill.
assists for a power forward that is not known for passing is fucking exceptional, little boy.
He's a
You need
point
to
forward.
learn that.
He's a
Get
point
your in your
forward. He
brain.
plays
Come
point
on, man.
guard. He plays point guard. He's a point forward.
He's a
brings the
power
ball up the
forward.
court.
He's a power forward, dude. Come on, dude. He's
Does
a
he
power
bring-
forward. He's a power
Would you
forward,
consider
dude.
look? Would you consider LeBron James a point guard?
Yes. Look.
Okay.
I want you to listen to how
People
dumb you
call
are. I
him
want
a small
shut the
forward,
fuck
right?
up and
He's a
listen.
small
I
forward.
want you to listen to
He's
how
a
dumb you
forward.
are. Okay. Look. Okay. Yes. How much assists does Kevin Durant have?
Kevin Durant doesn't bring the ball up the court.
Yes. Oh my.
He doesn't bring the ball up the court the whole game. So that
Majority of the game he
how
did because
dumb you
a
are.
majority of the game he did because remember Kyrie didn't play a lot of games.
Can you hear me?
He was what? Yes, I can hear you.
Jalen.
Okay, I'm gonna just keep going. Majority of the time, Kyrie was out. Cause guess what? He didn't fucking play. He couldn't play. Coronavirus fucking rules, he couldn't play. So who's taking the ball up? Kevin Durant. Who's scoring the ball? Kevin Durant. Who's passing the ball? Kevin Durant. Let's see how many assists he had.
Hello?
Yeah, what's up? Jalen.
Man, Jalen's tripping, dude.
Dude.
This dude's tripping, dude.
All right, keep talking, Joe.
Yeah. He also averaged 6 assists, but he was the primary ball handler. Like I said, he also averaged 6 assists. He averaged a little bit more. Giannis averaged like 5.9. He averages 6.4. That's one more assist. I'll give him that.
Jalen saying he can't hear.
Hello?
Jalen, come on, dude.
What are you doing? What do you mean you can't
being a
hear?
little boy, you're being a little boy right now. Come on, dude.
Did you mute it yourself? I'm gonna text him that.
Who else?
What is he doing? What is wrong with y'all? Right when the spotlight come, y'all act different.
Hey, I was here the whole time. Come on, man.
You was out here.
I went out because I had to take a picture for my granddad. Come on, dude.
Okay.
I had to do that. And it took me 5 seconds. I don't want to hear that shit.
I'm gonna say, did you mute your mic? He can't. He's saying he can't hear us. No, he's in a bad area. Your network connection.
This nigga fucking sucks, dude.
Jalen,
How many assists is Jimmy Butler?
pick it up. Oh yeah, he did.
Okay, it's crazy because this man Giannis averages more assists than Jimmy Butler, and Jimmy Butler is known to take the ball down the court. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, well, Butler plays around with guard and yeah, I'm gonna add him back.
He takes it down the court. Come on.
Yeah, he does. Are you back?
Okay. So what I was saying is
No. I was already talking. No. Fuck that shit. So, like I said, Kevin Durant, he averages like one more assist than Giannis. Again, Kevin Durant, most of the time he wasn't playing with Kyrie. Kyrie wasn't taking down the ball because he couldn't play. So Kevin Durant was
who was he playing with when he wasn't playing with Kyrie? Who was he playing with?
I don't fucking know. I don't watch the Nets. I don't fucking know.
Harden was there. James Harden was there.
James Harden barely
And
played
who
a
was the
lot.
point guard for the Nets?
James Harden barely played a lot.
Kevin Durant was injured for 30 games.
Okay, all right. Then how about this? Jimmy Butler. Would you say Jimmy Butler take the ball down the court a lot?
No.
Yeah, man, it depends because you got Lowry there, right? You got Kyle, but
But
Butler
no,
plays.
before because he was injured for half the season.
Okay, yeah, sometimes, but that's not his thing though. He's
Bro,
that's not.
that's not Giannis's thing either. Like, yo, acting like he's taking it down every time. He's not.
Yeah, but he's the primary
Bro,
scorer.
He's the primary, like you said, he's the primary scorer. And you guys are saying, oh, he's supposed to have more assists. Bro, he's averaging
No,
almost
but
6.
listen, Joe, listen. Jimmy is a more like he wants his teammates to have the ball more than him. He's not like a pass first guy.
Neither is Giannis, though.
Huh?
Neither is Giannis,
Giannis
though.
is the primary ball handler.
No,
that's the difference. Yeah, that's the difference.
He's the primary ball handler for the Milwaukee Bucks.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Bro,
Okay, Joe, I'm gonna have to step in. Come on.
No,
come on,
look. You have Drew Holiday taking the ball down the court.
Okay,
You
but
have
even
Chris
before
Middleton.
Drew Holiday,
You have Chris Middleton taking the ball down the court. Giannis takes the ball down the court when he's going on fast break. Most of the time, and then when he does, he scores.
Oh my, bro, Giannis takes the ball. You're not. They take the ball up sometimes. Giannis is the primary ball handler for the Milwaukee Bucks, and when they do bring the ball up the court, the majority of the time, Giannis is setting the screen for them to get the ball right back. Am I correct?
I'm going to explain it like this. Most of the time, when your points per game goes up, something goes down. I'm going to explain it like that. When your points per game goes up, something goes down. This man, Giannis, was averaging damn near 30 every game, and now his assist took a little shrink.
Didn't James Harden average 36 and 11?
No. Fuck no, he didn't.
Or 36 and 10, something.
No, fuck no, he averaged 36 and 7. Shut the fuck. He averaged 36 and 7, nigga. I said he like I said, shit drops. He have the most points he averaged with assists.
No, it was 34 and 11.
No, it was 36 and 7, dude. What are you talking about?
Bro, he had 2 seasons where he averaged 34 another season.
36 points per game, 6 rebounds, 7 assists. 29 points per game, 6 rebounds, 7 assists. 29 and 11. 34 and 7. Yeah, no, he didn't never average 36 and fucking 11, dude. Come on.
It was 29.1.
Okay, that he averaged 11
That's the one I'm talking about.
Yes, you said fucking 36.
That's damn near 30 points per game.
That's the only time he did. That's the only time he did that. That was his prime. That was the only time he did that.
Bro,
only once. Next year his assists dropped like a motherfucker. Next year, still shit's the same.
Okay, all right, okay. Well, all right, Jalen, you respond to that. But that's it. All right, and then we're moving on to another topic.
That's his, like, bro. That's 2016. I mean, yeah. Like, you just don't make sense, bro. I'm not gonna.
The nigga shit dropped. Like, I don't understand. Like, you guys are expecting a dude. Yes, he takes the ball up the court again, but so does Drew Holiday, and so does Middleton. Okay, I get it. You guys are saying he gets the ball up the court. That doesn't mean he gets the assist. Okay, just because he brings the ball up the court doesn't mean he gets the assist. And then 2, he's not a primary. He's not a pass first type of dude. Come on now.
Okay. And we were talking about skill. That's what you're missing. Like,
but you're saying that 8. You're saying 8 and 10 is what's required to have skill.
I'm not saying that's required to have skill. That's called being an elite passer.
I never called him an elite passer. I'm saying he's a skill. He's a skill passer. I never said
that you called him that. You're not listening.
Then why the fuck are you talking about elite?
Because we're talking about skill. What he means by Giannis doesn't have skill. When you think of Giannis, he's not the best passer, correct? That's not skill. Like
when you say not the best passer, when you say not the best passer,
let me finish talking. Let me get this point across. I'm not trying to diss you, F. But Jimmy Butler, he doesn't have the most skill. He's a talented player, yeah, but skill wise, there's players that have way more skill than him. Like Kyrie Irving, he has more skill. He perfected his craft. He's a great dribbler. Is Giannis you don't think about dribbling when you think about Giannis. He's not the best dribbler. He does basic dribbling moves. He's not the best shooter at all. He's a poor free throw shooter. Like he's a poor 3-point shooter. That's not skill in basketball or the skills that people practice, right? And people practice dribbling, shooting, free throw shooting, and passing.
Okay.
And think
Uh,
of this, he's not the best at any of that. That's the skill that's required in basketball. Period.
I okay, I agree with that. I just want to say for anyone that's watching right now or will be watching the replay, the Nets are or they're not doing anything. They have just recently lost to the Celtics. The Celtics are 2-0 over them. And also, since you brought up Kyrie, he had a whopping 10
10
points
points. 10 points. And
and
that's
one
what I
assist.
was gonna get to before we had switched the topic of the last one. You said defensive player of the year. Who? Kyrie was busting his ass. What? 10 points. What?
Oh my!
What? What?
He's in Ramadan.
What?
He's in Ramadan.
What?
He's in Ramadan. He's
Defensive?
in Ramadan. He's in Ramadan.
Did he play?
He's in Ramadan.
Did he play?
Bruh, you have to think about it like this. You have to think about it. This dude's going the whole day without eating, without drinking. He can't drink water. He can't do any of
Did
that
he
shit.
eat last night?
Yeah, he did it at 5 o'clock.
Wait,
At five
no.
o'clock.
Hey, real question, real quick. When did he become Muslim? That's something
He's
I
been no,
actually,
he's been Muslim. He's been Muslim.
but when he for real?
Yeah, I don't know how long. I don't know how long, but I know this is. I
I feel
don't
like
think
he did it recently.
I don't think it was his first year. I'm not sure if it was first year. I don't think it is, but it could be. I don't know. I'm
No,
not sure.
this dude, something's wrong with Kyrie. He's doing this for like I think he's like one of these weird, like I know I'm gonna get hate for this. He's one of these weirdos that want to do stuff for attention and want to be like, oh, I'm Muslim, not da da da. But hey, it is what it is.
I got nothing to say that. I ain't gonna say shit.
But let's go back to the debate. I do want to talk about some moments that both of your players, in my humble opinion, had some bad moments, and I want to get the opinion, uh, obviously from the opposing side. And I'll start with Jalen since I started with Joel before. Jalen, I want to ask your opinion on two specific series for Giannis. I feel like are some of his biggest lows. His first real loss in the Eastern Conference Final against Toronto, where he was favored, and I don't want to say a certain eBay hoops told everyone that Toronto would win that, but hey, I'm not here to brag. And then also another series against the Miami Heat in one of the greatest playoffs of all time, in my humble opinion, in the bubble. I love the bubble. We missed the bubble, but I just want your opinion on those two moments. Are those moments that expose Giannis, or are those something that we can forget, or does that really just prove that in those series that Harden obviously has more skill than Giannis and that Harden is better than Giannis?
Um, in my opinion, on the last thing you said, everyone has bad games, but the last thing you said, that actually does prove that he has more. Those are series that highlight the fact that without getting to the rim, when you take that away from him, it's like what else could the guy do on the offensive end? It's when you block the basket when you have someone that could take that away.
Make a
What else?
wall,
Yeah, like it's what else does he have? That's it. Like
you know.
That's all you gotta say.
And also another question for Jalen. Which loss do you think was worse? Do you think the Miami Heat one? Oh, he got it. Oh, what is wrong with him? We were finna get to some cool shit.
What
Oh,
happened? What happened?
he's back. Are
Oh,
you are
he's
you,
cool. Oh,
are
yeah.
you okay, Jalen?
no, somebody had called me. I'm on
Oh,
my phone. Somebody FaceTime me.
okay. But listen, I my question is, which series do you think hurt Giannis's career? Was it the Heat one or was it the Toronto one?
Well, I'd say that's a hard question because with the Toronto one, he was up
Up two.
two
Yeah, that is
and
true. I forgot about that.
lost four straight.
Yeah.
With the Heat series, I believe that he was swept. Correct?
No, it was a gentleman's sweep, but yeah.
It was okay. It was
And,
a
and also
gentleman.
let's add some detail to that. The one game they only won was without Giannis.
Okay, it was a gentleman sweep.
Yeah, so 5 games.
So it wasn't
Okay.
a sweep. It wasn't a sweep.
That's what.
Okay.
Hey,
That's
that's what
not
a,
a sweep. No,
that's
that's
what
not.
a
No,
gentleman's
that's
sweep
no,
is.
no. That's not a
But
sweep.
I'm
That's not a
sorry,
sweep.
Joe.
That's
I'm
not a sweep.
sorry.
That's not a sweep. That's
Is
not a
I
that,
sweep.
mean,
okay?
I'm
Is
gonna
that
get to. I'm gonna get to later. That's not a sweep though. That
that
is
they're
man.
four
called
runs.
gentleman
Honestly,
sweeps? That's the thing, Joel.
That's not a sweep.
Okay, is that not a phrase, Joel? Gentleman sweep?
Bro, it is, but nobody calls that. Nobody says that. Nobody says that, bro. No, the only person I know that says that is you. It's not a sweep. It's not a
they
sweep,
say it on sports networks all the time.
Exactly.
bro. It is not a
Okay, all right,
sweep.
whatever,
It is
Joel.
not.
Whatever helps you sleep at
All
night.
right,
It's not a
I
sweep.
I like I was saying, but I'd have to probably say the Miami one was worse because of the expectation that he had, that season. Miami was obviously the underdog. They've never really had a superstar since LeBron and D Wade have, left. They haven't really gained a superstar. The Bucks were what? Weren't they heavily favored to win that series? And
I don't
yeah,
have no
he
numbers
lost.
behind me, but I would say minus 400 or 500 for the Bucks, probably.
Yeah, the Bucks were supposed to win that series with ease, and they lost in what 5 games in 5 games. So I'd say that one was worse.
And also,
But
let's
just
also add
because
the fact.
coming off of that year,
Uh-huh.
he had something. He had more to, coming off that year, losing to Toronto 4 games in a row. He was supposed to push through, But
Show heart. And
yeah,
also just my last point. It was very interesting to see Chris Middleton win that game for him, as almost as if he's the closer and the only alpha on the team. Just something I kind of noticed. But obviously I don't want to get too much into it. I do want to talk to Joel. Joel, you here? You
Yeah,
still
yeah. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's
okay?
up?
All right. So I do want your opinions on some low lights for Harden. So series specifically in terms of the Warriors, his loss. I want you to actually look at the one I think in 2015 with just Clay and Curry. That Warriors loss where they lost, uh, where it was just Harden lost it, and I think when he had Dwight and
Oh wow.
yeah, and
Okay.
that moment, I think you remember this. There was a moment where Curry and Clay were defending Harden, and he went on his knees, right?
Yeah, yeah. I
If you
remember that.
you know what I'm talking. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And then I also want your opinion on a very very special moment in San Antonio's history where uh,
Oh.
Mr. Old Man Ginobili with barely any hair
Um.
got one of the best blocks of his career
Yeah.
against a guy that some people
Absolutely.
compare Harden to. I've seen videos like that where they have made comparisons to Ginobili and Harden and their careers and how similar they are.
You want to
Um,
know what's funny? I'm really glad you brought up Ginobili because there's this thing going on where it's like people ask like who's the best left-handed person like to ever play in the NBA.
yeah.
A lot of people say Harden, but like I like to give a debate that like
Uh-huh.
Ginobili might just be the best left-handed player to ever play in the NBA.
Yeah.
Just because he knew his role. He knew he was a six man. He knew where he come from. He knew to come
Yeah.
from off the bench. I don't think James Harden quite knows that role yet.
Yeah.
I don't think he understands that.
And also, like, what kind of man goes on his knees, in that way?
Exactly. um, but yeah, it's just it's crazy to me because A lot of people like to say James Harden is really just like the best. The only reason he ain't made to finals because the Warriors. There's plenty of times he should have made it, man. He should have made it against San Antonio. He should have made it against a couple years against the Warriors. And you know what? He just he had the bag in his hand. He just fumbled. He just fumbled.
Yeah.
Um,
And then there's a
like
reason why I did not bring up the Warriors with KD because I don't feel like it was fair. I
it's
felt
not. Again. It was not. It was not fair.
I did bring up that
What?
one where
But
he
listen, this is coming from me. It was fair until Chris Paul got hurt. Not because it still went to Game 7. Chris Paul pulled his hamstring. Injuries is the reason he hasn't won a ring yet.
but
I
injuries
honestly,
on what on players on teammates.
Pardon me.
You're talking about injuries on teammates, right?
Injuries in general. Wasn't he injured last year?
Yeah, but he still played. He played. I saw him. I saw him run up the court.
he still would have lost to the Bucks.
You also seen him restrain himself from a fast break because he couldn't run because he had a grade 2 hamstring injury. He sucked it up and played, but
I mean,
it was
if
a
he was
grade
that
2
hurt,
hamstring injury.
if he was that hurt and he wasn't obviously this is not my debate, but I'm just saying if he was that hurt, then he shouldn't have played.
You
But
shouldn't even thought about it.
yeah,
Not even thought about it. I
I
get it.
mean,
You're desperate for a ring. You never win one. I get it. But it's like sometimes your health comes first before a ring. You can be one of those players like AI, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing. I'm being dead serious. There's nothing wrong with being another AI. You
okay,
know.
all right. So no, I do have a question. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask Jalen this, and then I'm gonna ask Joel
Go
this.
ahead.
Jalen, I want your reaction to Joel's response to Mr. Harden's low lights. How you feel about that?
I mean, it's ignorant. See the difference between. I'm gonna respond specifically to what he said about Manu Ginobili. Um, so this is why it's so baffling to me. It's just an ignorant statement because when we talk about Manu Ginobili and James Harden, it really shouldn't be a comparison. Manu Ginobili, a very good player. Okay, Manu Ginobili was always a star player. James Harden took that next step and became a superstar when he left OKC. So a superstar coming off the bench, when you have someone that averages 36 points per game, why would a superstar it doesn't make sense to me. Manu Ginobili, he didn't he never was 36 points per game good. We're talking about James Harden became one of the greatest players ever. And granted, Manu Ginobili is still a good player, but would he have
4-time
been
champion.
would he have been that great without Duncan, without Parker, and if he had his own team?
I mean,
What would
people
you
have always
recommend him
talked
to
about
say?
this. Even what's his name? I mean, I don't mean to like cut you off, but um, what's his name? Fucking Popovich has said it. Ginobili would probably be an all-star without the Spurs.
Honestly, he would. He would. 110%. He would.
Yes, he could be an all star, but just because you're an all star doesn't make you a superstar. I believe that he would be an all star, yes, but a superstar, it's a difference between an all star and a superstar. We're talking about James Harden and Manu Ginobili. James Harden scores better than Manu, and he also passes better than Manu. He also rebounds better than Manu. Statistics will show you. Manu was a very good role player. I believe he would have been a star as well. He's like an all star as well. Okay, I know for a fact that he would have been an all star, but to say that he would have been better than James Harden it's an absurd statement to me. I'm sorry, it just doesn't
I'm
make sense.
not better, not better, just as good. I feel like that's what being said.
He would not be just as good as James Harden. Like James Harden is a more
Mm,
talented player than Manu Ginobili. James Harden dribbled like he's one of the best dribblers. Like he dribbles the ball.
Would you have him in your top five in dribblers in this league right now?
Yes,
Fuck no.
Kyrie, Harden,
Fuck no.
Curry.
Fuck no.
I mean, who would you have? Who's a better dribbler than James Harden?
Uh, Trey
I
Young.
just said Kyrie, Harden, Curry.
Trey Young.
Who else?
Trey Young. What's his name? Steph Curry, of course. Kyrie Irving, of course. Um, and I feel like I have a sleeper. Um, in Chris Paul. Chris Paul has a stupid amount of handles. Chris Paul.
Yeah, Chris Paul is a good
Maybe I'll put James Harden at five. Maybe.
Okay, so your argument was just
Maybe.
useless because you disagreed. Just told you
Nah, I feel like I'm missing somebody.
you're
There's
not.
one more
You're just a
person.
hater. You're just a hater.
Oh well, he's not even in the league anymore. I was gonna say Jamal Crawford, but he's not in the league anymore. Sadly.
Yeah. But anyways, James Harden just has a better. He has a better skill set than Manu. I do not believe that Manu would have became a superstar. I don't think that Manu would have scored 36 points per game, even 34. I don't think that he would even have scored 30 points per game. I think he would have been in the 28 range. I don't believe that Manu would have averaged 10, 11 assists as well. So that statement to me is just baffling. Manu,
Oh,
he wasn't the best passer. Let's
that's
just
who
put
I
it
was forgetting.
who.
I'll have Darius Garland over him in handles. 100%. 100%. Oh,
Yeah.
and Kimba. And Kimba. I think it's saucy. I think it's saucy.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And Kimba. Forgot
No
about my name.
comment. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right.
So
How do you-
I'll have him at seven. I'll have him at seven.
Oh my god.
He's a cool seven.
See, you don't have any
No,
facts.
I just forgot. I couldn't remember the names. I was like, who's the dudes? I couldn't remember the names. But yeah, 100% Darius Garland. Um,
How do you feel about that, Jalen? That he just said Kimba, who in my opinion is washed. I mean, he can
bro,
dribble. He can dribble. I
all
give him
that's why I said dribbling. I'm not saying scoring, and because you can't score for shit right now. But dribbling, that nigga shifty. He's shifty.
yeah, but I mean Harden. I mean you have to dribble to do something with it. You know what I'm saying?
He
Like
playmaker. He was a playmaker. Great
you
playmaker.
know, I, I'm just gonna say Harden when he dribbles, he can create. Right?
You know what Harden does. You know what Harden does.
What does he do?
Between. That's creative. Hey, that's really creative. Between step back, shoot. That is
Drive.
that is really great. I love it, but it's like I like my players to have a little creativeness when they dribble. You know what I mean? I'm not saying James Harden is that step back. He created that new step back. Everybody does. I'm not gonna lie, but when I see person dribble, I like to see a little creativeness, man. Come on.
All right, and that dribbling led him to score 36 points per game.
I'm not saying he couldn't score. I didn't say any of that. I didn't say he couldn't
No,
score off
I'm
it.
just saying the dribbling.
Okay,
He just said tween, tween, tween.
he does. He
People
does.
couldn't
He
guard him.
does. He does that a lot.
People
He does it
couldn't
a
guard him.
lot.
They couldn't guard him.
But I'm not. But again, you're saying it like I'm bashing him for doing it. I'm not bad. He does it. He does it, and he does it very well. He scores off it. But like
I
I
just
said,
I just
what's
saw
up?
the score for Harden's team. So this is the topic: 95-95 against Toronto. I just want to put that in there. It's getting crunch time, so you know,
Oh, it was 95-95.
yeah. So just wanted to say that. But back to the topic in itself. I also I want to get your reaction, Jalen, to to what me and Joel were saying about. I mean that block from Ginobili, Game 6 against
Oh
the
my
Spurs.
goodness. Oh my
Uh,
god.
that was
Oh my god.
yeah, that was crazy. You know what I'm
That
saying?
was
And I just want to share.
amazing.
What's your opinion on that block? And as a Harden fan, how did that feel watching that live?
It's a block. Like he blocked the shot. It was a great defensive play.
Would
He
you
blocked the shot.
say it's like one of Harden's like lowest moments?
And it was right behind him, and it almost looked like he got a soul snatched.
Yeah.
Just my
Like
opinion.
how would you say
I
how
mean,
would you say
I wouldn't say it's one of his lowest moments. I would say it's one of Manu's biggest moments. Like
uh
he blocked the shot.
that's not the question though.
Like you can't blame someone. It's not like if he would have missed the shot, okay, but the shot was blocked from behind.
But
You can't
you
see
know
someone
what
that is
it
behind you.
confuses me? It really confuses because you used to
We're going to overtime.
you love to talk about how that one time that James Harden got that one block on this what's his name? I don't even know the dude's
Didn't
name. What was his name?
didn't I just tell you it was one of
Dort,
Manu's biggest moments, and that
I,
was one
Dort,
of his
I was
most
talking about
baller
James. I'm
moments?
not talking about Manu's moments, bro. I'm talking about
Dort,
James.
Dort, Lou
Gort?
Dort.
Gort?
Yeah.
Now, like, how would you compare James Harden's block to Manu's block?
Bro, I just told you that it was one of Manu's bigger blocks, meaning that he made the play.
I know. I'm asking how would you compare these two blocks?
I would say that James Harden's block was better.
Really?
He was guarding the center in the low post and ran out to the 3 point line and blocked the shot at the light. He literally guarded two people. Now,
Wouldn't you say blocking a shot from behind without fouling somebody is pretty difficult?
no,
So you could block my shot from behind without fouling me.
yes,
Cap. Cap.
I can.
Cap.
I can. Wouldn't you say if you're in the paint and someone is shooting the ball and someone has you posted up
Fuck
and
yes.
somehow you'll get there,
Fuck yes.
the shot, that's difficult? Would you say that's difficult? I mean,
I'm saying it's doable.
I wish we could replay the play
I'm
because,
saying it's doable. It's definitely doable.
okay, is blocking a shot from behind doable?
Yes. It's doable, but
Okay, so what
like I
is your
said,
point? You're not making any sense.
It is difficult to block a shot from behind without fouling him, especially bumping into somebody. Like, come on, that's very very difficult. Especially, and he got beat. He got beat, or did he go for a steal? I need to look at the clip. I don't remember, but I know he was on the right side of James Harden.
It
I need
was
to look at the clip.
Harden's probably most clutch moment in the playoffs. I'll say that.
You know,
I'll
it's
give
something we don't see a lot of Harden in the playoffs.
yeah, yeah,
You know,
in the postseason. But
yeah.
uh, so obviously I did it for Jalen, right? So this is a little tough for Jalen. I hope you don't feel like we were double teaming you. Now we got to go to Joe, right?
Wait, let me see this. Let me see
You
this
guys
Harden block.
need to
I
double
need to see
team me.
this real quick.
Huh?
You guys need to
Okay.
double team me. If you watch that block and tell me that Manu's was harder, then there's something wrong with you. Like, I'm not even being object. Like he literally ran from half the court to block the shot while guarding Steven. That like, come on now.
Now let me look at. Let me look at.
All right, you're looking at it, right,
Yeah,
Joe?
I'm gonna look. I mean, no, you can keep on going to the topic. I'm just looking at it. You can keep on going to the topic.
So I got really a few questions for you, Joe.
Go
So
ahead. Go ahead.
we were talking about the Toronto series
Yes,
uh,
sir.
with Giannis and in his pops Kawhi, and also another pops of his against Jimmy Butler in the bubble, right? And
Okay.
I wanted your reaction to what we said about that. And you might not remember, but we also just said it's pretty embarrassing. You were the favorites uh, against the Miami, and also you're pretty favored. It was pick'em. I'll admit that it was pick'em. It was a close matchup, but
Yes.
you were also favored
Yes.
against Toronto and had some epic failures.
Mm.
And I just want your reaction and your live reaction to seeing one of your favorite players of all time. Um, I don't know how to say this like without being mean, but getting treated like a hoe on the court. But yeah, I wanted your reaction.
Okay, we're talking. Wait, which one are we talking about, or in
Both,
particular? Huh?
both,
We're
nigga.
talking about both. We're talking about both.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like they were learning experiences. The Toronto series,
On how
like
to
you
have
said,
skill?
huh?
On skill?
On skill, you're talking about skill.
Yeah. Were there yeah.
I mean, what do you? I feel like both of them like were. Oh, you're saying
Yeah,
that
was
he
that a
had.
learning experience on skill?
No, that was it. Was just like I said, it was a learning experience. They built the wall to cut off him, and it worked. It worked for one postseason. Well, yeah, it worked for one postseason. Next season we lost to this. I don't know how we lost to this one team. The fucking what the Heat. I don't know how, but we lost
Yeah,
to
yeah.
them.
I know how.
Okay, we lost them, right? And after that, did you
No,
see
no, no,
any
no,
more
no.
walls? Did you see any more walls built around Giannis?
Yeah,
Did
cause
you? I'm asking.
yeah, cause of Drew Holiday. Be
No,
happy.
no, but there's no more walls built for no more walls, right?
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just
Well, we
like
haven't seen one. We haven't seen one yet. Be ready.
okay, yeah. And then the next season when we played the Heat that just fucking massacred us the season before, we swept them out the gym. We swept them, got them out of there real quick like that. Didn't damn near didn't even take a week, damn near, right? So um like I feel like each one was just a learning experience, to get us to that ring. So I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Every failure is a chance to learn from. So I'm not mad. We got our ass handed to us. It happens. It happens to the best of us. Sometimes it doesn't happen to the best of us. So yeah, it is what it is. I'm not mad.
Oh, okay. So you're not mad.
No, not at all. Like I said, those failures just led to this ring that we have right now. You know.
Oh man, he did it again.
It did. Like now, they
Oh,
can't create a wall. They can't.
we're talking about Jalen.
Oh my God, this nigga left.
Yeah, he came back though. Jalen, get in a better Wi-Fi situation. Oh my god.
If we're being honest, this
Okay,
block James Harden had against fucking it was not that hard. Jalen, okay. Here's what I want to say about that block James Harden had. It was a good block again, like I said, but it was a cross court pass. The cross court pass one. It went from the right elbow key to the left wing, and by the time he's at that left elbow key, James Harden sees the pass and he runs to the wing because he knows where the pass is headed. He made it seem as if it was from the top of the key to the right key. Shot it, he blocked it. No, that is a simple play to make. But like I said, it's a great block. Great block. Props to James Harden. James Harden, his career was nearly over if he didn't block this. So
what is wrong with Jalen? Are you okay, bro? Jalen, you good?
Hello?
Yeah, what's up?
well,
Yeah, he can't hear us.
crazy.
I think he's muting it himself. I honestly, this will be the last segment that we're done.
Okay.
Are you okay, good? Are you okay, dude? Jalen, are you good? What's wrong with this dude? Yeah. Well, that was fun. I
Yeah.
do think that was fun. I think that was.
Um.
All right, we're gonna try one last time with Jalen.
How old is James Harden? And again,
Hell,
Giannis has more. Uh.
Jalen, are you good? Jalen. Yeah, I think it's a wrap for
I think
Jalen.
it's raps. To finish my point off, why Giannis just has better everything, man. 2-time MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, Finals MVP, Most Improved Player 2017. A lot of people don't remember that. He was the most improved player in 2017. 5-time All-Star, 3-time NBA first team, 2-time NBA All Second Team. And he's only been in the NBA 9 years, not even double digits. He's only 27.
Yeah.
Now
Well,
let's.
are you still? Can you talk? Did he even respond in the chat? No, he didn't even
Uh,
respond in the chat.
okay, and then James Harden, MVP 1 year, 6 Man of the Year, 9-time All Star, 6-time All Star, three All NBA third team, and All Rookie second team. He's All NBA first team 6 times. That's not that's not enough to prove he's one of those solidified,
All
proven
right.
players in the playoffs to me.
Okay.
Yeah,
So, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Jalen's having some technical difficulties. We
horrible.
went on. We went on for an hour. I hope you guys find that to be interesting. We did go kind of a little crazy. I thought they would go crazier, but they kept it respectful.
I wanted to, but Jalen,
I could hear y'all now. Like
oh
Okay.
my
people
god.
kept call. I wasn't having technical difficulties. People just kept calling me,
Uh.
and I was hanging up, but I was getting back-to-back calls from several people. So
You got the whole.
All right. So we're gonna have to probably do this on your computer next time. Okay.
yeah,
But yeah. Like I was saying. Um. Yeah. I think. Okay. So this is the last question. I want to end it on this segment, and I want your opinions on this. When everything is said and done, I'm gonna ask this to Joel because I started with Jalen last time. When everything is said and done, how well of a career do you think Harden will have compared to Giannis?
I think I think that Harden will have a very close career to Giannis. He's proven himself to be a superstar. Robin, a really really great Robin. And he might even get a ring. I'm not gonna say that's a proven fact. I'm not gonna say it's not. You know, uh, yeah, he's a great Robin. He'll go down with those Scottie Pippins, those AIs. AI's never been a Robin, but he'll go down with those great players in the list. But I feel like Giannis will just go down as like that man, that Michael Jordan, that Magic Johnson, that along those lines of players. Like I feel like he'll be, you know, one of those main line players. Like those. Who else? Who else is there? Those Stephen
Yeah,
Curry's,
yeah,
the face of their franchise. You know what I mean? You know,
that crack cocaine pretty cool, huh?
and then it's like in year 9 of Giannis' career, I think he has better individual awards already in year 9, and James Harden is in year 13.
how?
Come on.
Okay, all right, okay. Now, same question goes to Jalen. When everything's said and done, when all the careers are done, compared to Harden, compared to Giannis, who do you think will have a better career? And how well of a career do you think Giannis will end up having?
Man, Harden's gonna have a better career. He already has a better career than Giannis. He
Hmm.
will have a better career than Giannis. There's nothing really to debate about. He's a better. He's just a better player. He's a better scorer. He's a better passer. Like, gonna get a ring. So I don't understand the Scottie Pippen comparison. And Scottie Pippen is a very good player, but James Hart, we're talking about a player that revolutionized the game of basketball, and
Whoa,
Giannis didn't do that in any way.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
He
whoa,
also
whoa, 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 whoa.
was
Pause,
also
pause really quick. Before we do anything, like
is the
don't
step
please
back
don't
not a
please
revolutionary move?
please don't tell me that like we're stopping.
Come
Okay,
on, man.
no,
Come
like,
on, bro.
come on,
Is he the first guy to do it?
like, come on, dude.
Bro, who was doing step back threes before James Harden?
I've
Okay,
seen Dirk do it.
there's multiple people. Step backs
Dirk
aren't
didn't do
weren't
step
created.
back threes.
Step backs weren't created by James Harden, dude. Setbacks were
I
not
never
created before.
said step backs were created by James Harden. I said
Okay,
he revolutionized the step back.
okay.
He
Look. James Harden found a loophole in the NBA books. He realized, and it was great. Thanks for the hold on. Lee Theorio, thanks for the follow. Thank you. Um, James Harden, he he did a great job. He found a loophole in the fucking books, right? But to say he revolutionized it, you're saying he revolutionized like Steph Curry revolutionized the 3-point shot?
not exact similar in similar ways.
No, no,
I
no, no,
I
no,
said
no.
not exactly. Steph Curry revolutionized. I said not exactly, but in similar ways, James Harden has revolutionized the step back. Now you
Yeah.
see, look, he's showing Tyrese Maxey. Look at Luca with the step back three. Luca wasn't. I bet you Luca wasn't doing that in Europe.
I'm pretty sure he was.
Listen,
Okay.
hold up, hold
I'm
up,
pretty
yo,
sure he even said he
hold
was.
up, yo. I don't know if you guys saw it, but Joel Embiid just gamed it basically for Philadelphia.
Oh, the Batman gamed it.
My nigga Joe did his thing.
The Batman gamed it. The real face of the squad. Okay, I love to see it. Love to see it. Um, yeah,
So
great name too. It was a great fucking name.
yeah,
Um,
but I think that's I call that a day for us. I think that was a pretty good episode. We went an hour and 21 minutes, so that was pretty good. First episode of the podcast. I will get this on YouTube, y'all. So it is what it is. Don't forget to follow us on eBay Hoops Podcast. Also follow Joel
yes,
on
follow
his
me,
Twitch.
follow me.
Uh, we will have Joel make a crossover until when they fucking lift this dumb little live stream 24-hour fitness. Not I was going to say 24-hour fitness. Uh, 24 hours little ban or whatever they have on us. Joel will do some streams on the eBay Hoops Nation. I probably release a recap of the playoffs. So go check that out for on YouTube. But before that, yeah, I mean, I enjoyed this. I enjoyed my boy Jalen up in here. Obviously, he's gonna have to do something about the setup. I enjoyed my boy Joel in here. And yeah, this will be on YouTube. So don't forget to follow us on YouTube. Follow us on our Twitter and our Instagram, and all our other social medias. Those links will be down below in the description box. Love y'all. Goodbye. This was a really good, really good stream by y'all. And I'm proud of y'all. Real talk.
Sir, yes, sir. Thank you.
Any fallen words?
James Harden will never reach the greatness that Giannis has.
He said cap. He lied, John. All right, yeah. We're out of here. See you.